Next week.
This meeting is being recorded.
Thank you very much, Cindy. It's nice to hear Cindy's voice. Now, where's Ollie?
Yeah, he said he's coming in, but he's joining. Okay. Well, he had issues, didn't he, with his Wi-Fi or computer one week. He may still have it.
He might have done that. He said he. Well, I didn't say. Oh, here's Ollie. Here's Ollie. Good.
Yeah, yeah.
It's coming in.
Yeah.
Nearly. I spoke to him earlier today, Pete, and yeah, he was in good form, Ollie. Good form. Yeah.
Okay, Blackpool Bob.
And Blackpool Bob flipping.
Well, they lost, didn't they?
They did not. They drew.
Oh, they tied. Yeah, yeah.
They had 3 players sent off. Sorry, Bob.
They had what? 3
Good
players?
evening.
Yes, they did. Yeah. But Blackpool Bob, not that we're going to be talking total sports because of whatever, but Pete didn't know. He said, oh, Blackpool lost. I said, no, they did not. They were flipping winning until the last.
Could have won.
But also that you had 3 players sent off.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I know it was 2 players sent off. And then I saw at the very end in the 90 plus 8.
Oh, it was after the game had finished.
The game had finished, and then another 2 players get sent off, one from either side. But still, anyway.
The referee wants barring, not the
bloody. There's a lot.
He was a total
shambles. With it. Yeah,
absolutely. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
No.
Even the commentators on BBC Radio Lancashire, both of them said never seen anything like it. It was absolute shite.
Oh, God. Bob, did you just listen to the commentary or did you watch the game?
I was listening to it on the radio.
You can. I'll give you a thing so you can click on it and you can actually watch your game if you're not there.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'll send it through to you.
Right.
It shows all the championship games on a Saturday and on a midweek game.
All right. Excellent.
Have you got the password for that then, though, or the code?
Yeah, well, it's not. Yeah, I'll tell you as well, Pete.
No, you don't need to tell me. It's all right.
It's not a password or a code. No, no. It's just type in HES goal. HES goal, and then you'll come up. You can then click on. You've got to work your way through it. Ollie, are you hearing us well?
Hey. What?
Klopp gets sent off as well.
Oh, great, Ollie! Scotty, you said Ollie hasn't got a sense of humour. We've just found it.
Right, he's right.
Scotty, it's good to see you as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Charlie's trying to get in.
Is he?
No. He's now called top of the table, Charlie.
Oh, bottom of the table. Oh, top of the table. Top of the table. Yeah, he is.
How about the Liverpool, eh?
Yeah. I watched that. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch Match of the Day later. It's all right. We can talk football at the moment because at the moment, Fruity said he might not be in today, didn't he?
Because he's in Weymouth.
He's down in Weymouth. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all sending regards to you, Fruity, and I know you'll hear the recording. So we're missing you, obviously. Scotty, love the mug, the photograph, brilliant.
Yes, the Cardiff.
Yeah, that sums it
I
up.
needed that because I broke a Wales mug and we needed a new one. So that was handy.
Well, that's excellent. Yeah. But, yeah.
It's got the memorial at the bottom left
Oh,
hand
yes,
corner.
it has. Yes, on the bottom. Yeah. It's got the Merchant Navy memorial.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Really good. Hey, Blackpool Bob. Obviously, you weren't there because you were going along with your skipper mate.
Yeah.
That was great. That was fantastic
Yeah,
footage.
very good.
Yeah, it was, and that's what's going to be after the recording tonight. We've got that on tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I'm taking over as the filmmaker, am I? Okay.
Well, no,
All
it's just like someone said. I think it may have been Bobber or someone. You've got a very relaxed, calm voice, and the camera's not going all over the place. So yeah, I think you're the top-notch thing there, Bob.
Like the young lady once said to me, "You should be in movies, or do you want to be in movies?" I can't remember which one it was.
Bob, was it a young lady or was it a boner Omi that said it?
Well, it was Uncle Albert actually at the time.
You weren't a stunt man in blue movies then. No.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And just talking business, Dave.
Yes.
Our home Wi-Fi is going to be updated in a couple of weeks. So if I go away, it means that it's fallen out.
Right.
Just let you know that it will continue. Then I'll come back.
All right. Yeah.
I'm going to make a cup of coffee, so that's where I'm going right now.
All right. Now, Ollie, quick question. Did you get a phone call today from Leighton Buzzard?
No.
From Niven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spoke to him and I've given him your number.
Right.
So hopefully he's going to ring through to you.
Okay. Probably
But he's
tomorrow.
quite happy. He's quite happy for you to phone him as well. So I'll send it through, Ollie, and then you can always, give him a call as and when as well. Not a problem.
Okay. Yeah, do that.
He sounded good. So,
He enjoyed himself, didn't he, in Cardiff?
Oh, it was so nice to see him, and he looked well, didn't he? He looked.
Yeah.
Is he okay?
Yeah. I mean, he's got issues, but he was in a really good frame
He
of
took
mind.
part. He took part in the bowling. And,
Yes.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great. It was just good fun, Bob. And I know you had a great time, with your river
Brian.
trip and everything. That was so pleased to see it. And the weather, most of it was really good, wasn't it?
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. Amazing.
So when you did you return to where you started? Did you do a U-turn?
No, he met me at Oxford at the station. He was tied up in Oxford. And then we sailed slowly downriver to Reading.
So he had left home, come up, met
Yeah,
you.
he went up with another bloke. He took another bloke up with him,
Okay.
picked me up, and the other bloke went off somewhere. And yeah, it took half an hour on the train. I counted coming back when I was coming home from Reading to Oxford took half an hour, and going down on the boat took 4 days. Yeah.
He certainly took you on the scenic route.
Yeah, it was good. I was quite amazed. I didn't realise there were so many locks on the River Thames.
No, I wouldn't have thought.
Apparently, there's over 100.
Yeah.
That's a heck of that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how was it manoeuvring that, Bob? It's quite a long vessel. He's only got the one screw.
Yeah, he let me drive it. It wasn't too bad actually. Yeah, it was. It was. It moves about a bit, but you can keep it in a pretty straight line, easy enough.
Yeah, and I know that on the narrow boats in the canals, they have a really strange engine with a couple of cylinders. Was that just a regular diesel engine in there?
It had a four-cylinder diesel, and
okay,
like where the narrow boats have a tiller. He
yeah,
had a proper ship's wheel.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
Got it. Love it. Yeah.
okay, interesting.
it has a wheelhouse, proper wheelhouse.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, look, it was great. Really good seeing all.
Yeah, it was good fun. I enjoyed it.
Hello, Mr. Donut.
Hello, Pete.
Hello, Colin.
Hello, Colin.
Hello,
How
how
are
are
you,
we,
Colin?
everybody? Everyone okay?
Hello, Colin.
Yeah,
Are we all alive and well?
we
Yeah.
are. So, Colin, the question is that just an additional, group photograph of all your family as behind you? Because you seem to be adding by the day.
Yes,
Congratulations.
yes, thank you very much. Yes,
Yeah.
no, this is my seafaring family,
Oh, lovely.
and I do believe we've been in contact with most of them. Unfortunately, I believe that some have passed on,
Yeah,
but
Yes.
there we go.
Of course. Yeah, but there's a few faces there.
There's a few
For sure.
faces there.
Yeah.
There's,
Reed,
I was going to say that's the
Paddy
new,
Reed, John
the new
Russell.
addition to the family, but of course that's.
Oh
Pat
yes,
Reed.
yes I do. Young Arthur, great grandson, born 12th of October. Seems to be perfectly all right and happy,
Good.
which is good. Strangely enough, it looks like his brother was born 2 years ago, and they are almost identical as babies. Unbelievable.
Yes. Yeah.
Whether
Can
that
someone
remains that way or
Can someone
not.
let Stephen? Okay, thank you.
I've done it, Mr.
Okay, all right.
Colonel. Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Colin.
No, it's all right. No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I was just whizzing through the people in the background. Ray Zachary, John Russell, Tim Sloper, BBC, Fraser,
Yeah.
Jim
Dad.
Hewitt,
Yeah. Jimmy here.
Irish girl, I can't remember her name, and also John Seeley, Pete,
Yeah.
Pete,
Yes.
Yeah, John Seeley.
Mike, a bellboy.
Is that KC behind Jimmy Hewitt? A little bit of his head between you and Jimmy Hewitt.
When you say KC, who's that?
His name was Casey. His surname. Paul Casey.
Paul Casey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
But we used to call him KC.
You need to call him KFC, did you?
KFC. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
hello,
There's a couple of girls on my right hand side. I don't remember who they were. Irish lass.
Right.
One of them. I don't remember who the other one was now.
I think she was Scottish, Colin.
Could be. I don't know. Can know, Steve. You could be right.
She was Scottish. She
Okay, could be right.
She was playing around with that Steve Mitchell, didn't she?
Oh,
okay. Yeah, Steve Mitchell. I remember it.
Stevie Mitchell, flipping out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't remember her name, but she was Scottish.
Yeah.
And there's my far left, Jim. We used to call him Dad.
Oh, Jimmy, not Jimmy Hewitt, the other one, Jimmy
McGrath.
Jimmy
McGrath.
McGrath. Yeah.
Well done, Steve. Well done, Steve.
Well done, Steve. Couldn't remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said,
he was called Dad, wasn't he?
Dad.
Everybody called him Dad.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. He loved it, didn't he? He enjoyed
enjoyed
it.
He did the union stuff, didn't he? For the
Yeah, and his handbag's still buried in his back garden in Liverpool. It's in a biscuit tin.
In a biscuit tin, was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
several. Yeah.
I seem a bit dark in this picture. I'll see if I can turn a light on. Hang on a minute.
You
Okay.
do, and I'm sure I've got that picture, but if not, can you send it to me,
Send
Colin?
me that one. I think that might have been.
Yeah, I think you sent it before, but that's okay.
I think Ray Zachary sent it. I think.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Colonel, you're only asking because you know Fruity's not in here because
I know Fruity's going to say, well, what's up with your filing system?
in a nice way.
In a nice way, yeah, I know. That's like calling the post-production genius. Did you see that, by the way?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah. Oh dear.
Is he's having a struggle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll get it going.
He will.
It's trying to score.
If not, look.
What's going on here? What? That's even darker.
Yeah, you look
Put
fine.
an extra light on.
Yeah.
Put an extra light on, and that's even darker. What's going on?
Well, it's sometimes to do with the virtual background, but I wouldn't worry about
Is
it,
it?
Colin. You're fine.
Right.
You're fine.
I don't know why that. I'll put another
Colin,
light
can
on
you
in a
get
minute.
hold of Louise to go round to
Don't mind.
Gizzy's just to get him to? Gizzy needs some help.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
Can you ask Louise
I've
to
tried
pop
it.
round to Gizzy's?
Look,
He's only
it's
two
so dark.
squares, 2 squares to your right on
Picture's
the screen.
behind, but
It's
Okay.
okay, Louise. We see you lovely. It's Colin's
Hello,
got the dark
hello.
legs.
Wait, we just
Louise.
can't see Colin. He's in the
There you
dark.
are.
It's just
Yeah.
Colin, not you, Louise.
I know.
Louise, you look.
What can you
look
do,
lovely.
eh?
You-
Honestly,
Complete.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can,
Yeah.
Gizzy.
Yeah.
Why can't you see me?
But you haven't
because
turned your
you've got
video on.
your camera,
Turn your video
you might
on.
have your camera screen. You might have it
Right now.
switched off.
oh my God,
Click on
How
the
do you
cam-
switch it off and on then?
Wow.
There's a little. There's
Should
that's
say
it.
video.
Turn that one off, please. will you?
in the video bit, Colonel.
No, pull it back on.
Gizzy.
Right.
Whatever you did, Colin, that's good.
Hey,
Okay.
Look,
That's the main pendant light in the middle of the room.
Yeah, there you go.
it looks
So
well
we don't-
hung.
We don't usually have that on at all.
No, we can't afford it in our house.
Make it quick.
We have we recently had solar panels installed.
Oh,
We have, and
Yeah.
our electricity bill has tumbled.
really? But
Yeah.
do you have to send it through to the grid, or do you keep some of it?
Right, how it happens, I believe this is the way it works, is that obviously when the sun's up, if you're using the electricity, it's okay. Also putting on the washing machine, tumble dryer, dishwasher, whatever, that's okay. You take it. When you're not using it, it shows up on a screen a pylon that you are sending electric to the
grid.
main grid.
Yeah.
And they've just doubled our money on that at the moment. It was 7.5 pence a kilowatt, and now we're getting 15 pence a kilowatt.
Given to you by them.
Yeah, what happens is I think this is just a deduction on your bill.
Brilliant.
That's how there's no cash transaction or anything
No.
like that.
No.
It's
In the
just a
meantime,
deduction on your bill.
sorry, Colin. In the meantime, Dave, can you tell Gizzy that I muted him because he's watching for something on his phone?
What are you watching on your phone, Gizzy? Oh, we can't hear you because you've been muted. Sorry.
If you unmute yourself, Gizzy,
Yeah.
unmute yourself.
Colonel, Gizzy hasn't been in for a few weeks, and you're giving him a bloody bollocking.
No, it's not. I just muted. I just thought it was.
I
him,
was
so
in
I
last
muted.
week, Dave.
Yeah. He's okay. He's okay.
I thought you were down in Bournemouth last week.
That was Saturday.
Oh, was it? All right. Okay. lost track.
Anyway, I hate to keep on talking football just because Foodie's not here. But that will be exciting for you next year, Dave.
Hang on.
It'll be exciting when you can play Gizzy and you'll be in the same league.
Oh.
Who's got the
Well,
telly
you
on?
think Bristol City will get promoted then?
Well, this is what we're hoping.
Okay, I have never ever been disrespectful to Gizzy because I love him. So I apologize.
Yeah, right.
If we get rid of the manager, we'll be okay.
Yeah. All right.
Gizzy, did you watch the match on the other day, Giz?
Yeah, I went yesterday, Colin. Yeah.
Oh, you watched it, did you? Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, Colin, you were never in it, but we were just so poor.
I didn't watch it,
finishing.
so I don't know.
No, I didn't think Palace played particularly well, and
You're right.
we're not playing well. Don't get me wrong. You were there for the taking, but all our shots were straight at the keeper.
Yeah, right.
Other than that, nothing to report. It was a poor game.
Okay, all right. We'll let it go as a one each, one 0-0 draw. Nice one.
0-0.
Point
Well,
each.
of course. So Man United did 0-0 today as well, but it doesn't matter. It's only a game.
What about Liverpool today? What happened there?
That Liverpool
happened
game
with
was
Liverpool?
epic.
Was it really good?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to watch Match of the Day tonight. Then that's all right. But
what was the
you know,
score?
Ollie,
Does anybody want to
Ollie,
give it away?
eh?
City didn't win.
You know the score, Dave?
Yeah, I only
I
because
know.
the Colonel told me.
I know the score as well. Stuart's just told me
Yeah, he did.
Klopp,
He did.
Klopp got
because
sent
he
off.
follows Liverpool.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
Ollie, I've got a question for you, Ollie. I know you've had a couple of pricks inside you today. How are you
Ooh.
feeling? Do you
A
mind?
bit bow-legged. A bit bow-legged.
and that was just from the flu jab.
Yeah. And the COVID, that's both of them today.
Good, you've
Flu
had
and
both of them.
COVID.
Great, great. Well, you're looking good on it, Ollie. You're looking very good. Well done.
I
Well
had
done.
my boosters. I had my boosters last week.
I'll see you at my wake.
Yeah, see, so you see how you feel tomorrow, Ollie. All
I'm
right.
fine. I've got the arms a bit stiff, that's all.
Did you say arms?
Arms.
I thought.
That ain't been stiff for years.
Oh dear. That's
We know the feeling, Ollie, don't worry.
Hey, no, Scotty, another one. I know we're not. It's not because Fruity's not here that we're talking a lot of football, but I was very impressed to see the grassroots experience with you. No, this is what it's all about, you know. So it was.
The other 3,000 were sitting behind me.
Flipping it. Well done.
No, there was actually about 20 people in the ground, I think, for that game.
Actually, talking about non-league football, Wrexham have got a series over here now on one of our channels. It's interesting.
Oh, to do with the movie stars.
Yeah, it basically it had 2 seasons. It was on Hulu. I don't know if you know what that is, but yeah, interesting.
In non-league, they're in the league.
Yesterday we had 600 watching, I think, which wasn't bad.
No.
Was yours an FA Cup tie, Scotty?
Not yesterday, no.
Are you still in it, Scotty?
No, we lost it in the. What was it?
Beckenham got knocked out yesterday.
Do you know how many people watched that? Beckenham Town, 1,600 people in their little ground.
It was their record crowd, record revenue, and they lost 7-0.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It was good. Good to see that they had the crowd there. And was that right? You could get a good view from your bedroom window.
Yep, you can see the floodlights.
Hello, Brendan.
Hello, everyone. Hey, Brendan. How are we all?
Right.
Marvellous. Good to see you, Brendan.
Sorry I'm a bit late. We had Sherry cooked a very exotic dinner, lunch today, I should say.
Yeah.
And it was very, very nice. It was very, very nice. She made, for any that are interested, she made a homemade beetroot and carrot soup. I've been growing my own veg. I might pass that on to you. And
I'm using them
just
again,
to let you
Dave,
know, beetroot and carrot soup is very, very good for constipation.
Just so I've just had carrot and beetroot soup. I'll see you shortly.
Brendan, I thought you looked a little bit pale.
We followed that up. We followed that up with some Moroccan lamb.
Oh, love Moroccan lamb.
Yeah, and mashed potatoes and green beans. Finished off with poached pears in a red wine with granola and creme fraiche. And a selection of cheeses, which I avoid because many of you may know I can't stand cheese. And it was all very, very pleasant. And I must admit, the present Mrs. Cole did very, very well.
Well,
oh, look, I got a visitor.
You got a few more Mrs. Coles in the wing then, Brendan?
you need to take your background off, Colin, so we can see your visitor.
I got my visitor, if he'll come up.
No, where is he?
There he is.
Colin.
I'm Moggy.
Hello.
This is Bilbo Baggins.
Bilbo Baggins.
I must say, is that the first cat we've had on the crew bar?
It is.
No, probably not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ship's cat.
Ship's cat.
Yeah.
We'll have to put Oscar's story on again.
Bags. Poor old Bags has got to go in for an operation tomorrow.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he's got a bad tooth.
Oh,
Bad
that's
tooth?
That's a Colin. They normally go to a dentist for teeth.
Yeah, I know
And
that.
hospitals for operations.
Yeah. He's got to have it out.
Oh dear.
I'll tell you what, Colin. Can you send me a picture of Mr. Muggins?
No,
Because
it's Bilbo Baggins.
Bilbo
Bilbo
Baggins.
Oh, okay,
Mr.
whatever.
Muggins.
Yeah, we could. I
Muggins.
can do
Who's
that.
Mr. Muggins?
Well,
I'll tell you why. Because
Yeah, go
people
on.
love cats. So when they see a cat on the show, that will get tremendous people watching the crew bar because of the cat.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
right, okay.
We've got a
He-
house full there,
He's
Colin.
we go,
now the
here we go,
ship's
look.
cat. He is
He's
the-
just climbed over my shoulder now.
Oh, hang on, Bob. Bob, you're
He's
trying to get
disappeared
one of
out.
your hounds in to
He's
wind
disappeared out of
sleep.
view now.
Oh,
I've got a
she-
penguin.
she's
I bet you
sleeping.
ain't, Steve.
flipping it. Bloody
Picture of
Walker's
the-
got a penguin. Oh, I don't believe. Yeah,
All
I
right.
think
We're on the exotic pet page, are we?
Called Pickle.
It's a slow day, Brendan. You notice I put co-anchor with you down. That means you can contribute. Yeah.
yeah. It's nice to see you, Brendan. Yeah, it's good. Good.
I haven't named the penguin yet, so if you want to have a competition to name the penguin, go
I think
ahead.
so. Yeah. What was that? What was it? Was it Pingu? Pingu, wasn't it?
Bingo.
Oliver Postgate's penguin. Is it?
That's
Penguin.
right. Yeah.
Perhaps he should be called Icy.
I see.
I
Now,
agree.
Stephen, why have you got a blinking stuffed penguin right there at hand in your house?
I feel sorry for the penguin.
Is
Just
he
happened
the
to
Man
be-
United blinking
Look,
mascot?
I've got all sorts of shit on this table. Jesus. Got bottles of champagne.
Oh, that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Fucking silly hats.
Yeah, that's nothing silly about that.
Nothing silly about
Yeah,
that hat.
look,
It's a very serious
hang on.
hat.
We got them all ready for Taffy, haven't we? Yeah, Ollie's
Oh,
done
God,
the
no,
bed.
Mine upstairs.
It's upstairs.
Oh.
It's upstairs in the bedroom.
That'll do. That'll do. So Bob, did you get a special hat to commemorate you going up and down the
Yeah, I got a Dutch cap.
Oh, hang on.
I'm not quite sure what that
an
is.
operation?
Huh?
Isn't that to prevent you getting pregnant?
I believe it is, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see whether you are or not then.
Well, I did have my own cabin. So,
Did you?
We
yeah.
upgraded.
Huh?
We upgraded.
Yeah, I had forward cabin up forward, yeah. In the forecastle, yeah.
In the first.
Right next to the anchor.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, not the chutney locker, the chain locker was it? Oh, dear.
Actually, my chef on the boat, he did make a chow pot one night. Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
it looked
Yeah.
good. Was it?
Yeah, it was all right, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
like a good chow pot. Good
Yeah.
chow pot's nice.
Flipping it. Had he had that on the stove for about 3 weeks?
I think it was the same day one, but it was okay.
Flipping excellent. Right.
Okay.
Well,
So maybe we should
we'll
put that-
have to have a
back on
chow
again.
pot when we have our next gathering, wherever that may be. We will have to have a chow pot for chow pot jari, I think.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great idea, Dave. That really
Yes.
does.
Yeah.
I did mention on our chats that we should perhaps go to the Emerald Isle. Don't know whether that was accepted by anybody.
I think it
Yep.
sounds lovely.
Yep.
So, does that mean we'll have to have an Irish stew instead of the chow pot?
Well,
Apparently
you know, we
discussed
can
in
have,
Cardiff,
we'll
apparently.
have a nice Irish stew, of course. Yeah,
Great.
and I'm sure there would be a suitable hostelry that
Yes.
would be able to do an Irish stew for 10, 20 people, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm
all
sure.
be sailing over with Blackpool Bob and Mr. Graham Heap or Skipper Heap.
Skipper Heap.
We'll come over
Okay.
on Skipper Heap's transport
Yeah.
for
I
sure.
wouldn't like to go. I wouldn't like to go on the. I wouldn't like to go across the Welsh Channel in that,
Oh, you
or the
would?
Irish Channel either.
Oh, forget. Well, if you won't go across the Welsh Channel, we certainly won't be going across the Irish one.
Sorry.
Flipping heck.
Did he say he's been across the English Channel, isn't it?
It did go across it. He said it was taking it green across the bloody bows, and he did tell me, which I didn't know. He had to have a renter skipper on board. He wasn't allowed to take it himself.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think we'll all go on Pete's ship, actually. That'll do.
There's
Well,
plenty.
Manchester's
There's plenty
nearly
go
an
out of
island.
Liverpool. There's plenty of ferries out of Liverpool.
Manchester's nearly an island,
Oh,
isn't it?
did any of you see the video footage from Australia this morning? We had Watsy sent a nice picture, a bit of footage going up the Gold
Up the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know the area very well, Blackpool Bob.
I've been there a couple of times. Yeah. I've got my son's best pal went out to live there about I don't know 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's done very well for himself, and he now lives at Currumbin, which is about 10 miles south of Surfers, and he lives on the top of a hill, looking right up that view you had up the Gold Coast.
Wow.
Amazing place.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely job. Who's got the telly on?
Yeah.
Someone's got some football on in the background, haven't they?
It's Gizzy. I keep muting him. It's okay.
So, John, how did your baseball team do? Did they win or lose?
Oh, I was telling Dave, it was torture. Basically, I haven't watched a baseball game in almost 18 years because it got so stupid in Seattle, right? But after 21 years, we got on the playoffs, so we watched it. Even my wife watched it, right? It went on for 6 hours with no score.
No score.
It was, it was torture. And then in
The
the end,
cricket's boring.
no. Trust me, it wasn't. You couldn't leave it because just one hit, just one run, and we would be playing today to try and stay alive, and it didn't happen. So it was. That answers your question, Brendan. So it's been 21 years, and we got into it, and we got to past the first stage, and the second stage, it was incredible actually that we lasted that long, but it did. Yeah.
So you got knocked out.
We got knocked out of it. So basically, the Houston Astros, there's something else. But like I said, I haven't been watching baseball for years. But
I can see why. You don't get a run after 6 hours. It's worse than cricket.
No, it's not actually. Well, when you get into it and you realize how incredible those pitches are to be able to do it.
To stop someone from scoring a run.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you swing a stick at a ball.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right, Derek.
No, trust me.
You got it, Derek.
I'll tell you what, Scotty. That's the way I felt until I went to a baseball game, a real one, and you're there behind home plate. That ball goes so fast you can't even see it.
Well, nor can the bloke with the bloody stick.
Clearly,
They didn't score any runs.
Anyway, listen, that's enough about baseball. But thank you, Brendan, for asking. Yeah.
Okay.
Enough about baseball. Well, we're all intrigued, John. No,
I didn't start it. Brendan, our co-anchor, asked me a question, Mr. Walker.
after 6 hours.
I have to say that when we went to New York, we took Stuart for his 21st birthday. He wanted to see the Yankee Stadium, and we went there. It was the most boring afternoon I've ever had in my life.
Well,
I can always remember the Americans saying years and years ago when you were trying to explain cricket to them. And they said, how can a game last 5 days and nobody wins?
Still be a draw. Yeah.
Exactly.
So true.
Yeah, you have to live in the country to understand it. So we can move on from baseball. Trust me.
You're getting embarrassed, Johnny.
I'm not embarrassed.
Yeah.
Cricket's played. I'm not a cricket fan anyway, but cricket's played well. New Zealand, Australia, Pakistan, India, Ceylon, Sri Lanka, Britain, Ireland. They all
Maybe
play
they
it.
should have a World Series.
Holland,
Holland,
Holland play
Scotland,
as well, yes, they
Scotland.
do, yeah.
Yeah.
Scotland
Play
play
as
it.
well, yeah.
Today you've got a cricket team, I believe.
I don't know whether cricket's bigger than baseball. Not sure. Don't know.
Well, they have a World Series in baseball.
They only play it.
Yeah, but you're only
It's
allowed to do that
It's
in
called the
America.
World Series because there's a newspaper called the New York World. Nothing to do with the world playing.
Oh,
And
really?
They sponsored the first one.
Right, right.
And that's what that's about, is it? Okay.
And the last thing I'll tell you, when I used to take my dad to a baseball game, right, in the stadium, which had been blown up since that time, he would spend the whole 3 hours outside watching the trains go by.
Right, I don't care. I don't get the connection there.
Let's not get into train spotting. That's a whole new
Oh,
world.
I thought you were going to say start watching the grass grow. I thought you were going to say.
No,
Sorry.
anyway, we
What was
can
his
move
name?
on.
Sheldon
Thank you,
Cooper.
Brendan, for starting all this nonsense. But yeah,
I can tell you a little bit about train
Was his
spotting.
nickname Sheldon Cooper?
I've got a mate of mine who's a train spotter. Okay,
Oh, there we go. This will be interesting.
and I'll tell you what, he's a smashing guy. He's a smashing guy. Actually, Pete's met him. His name's Fred Isherwood.
Oh, yeah.
And so he goes and spots all these trains. Okay, and he writes all the numbers down in his book. And I said, what happens when you fill your book up with all the numbers and you've got all the trains and you've written them all down? Then what? Then what? He said, well, we start again. Only in England, you know. He says we start again. So, well, I said, why don't you just copy them over from one book to another one? No. You've got to go and
Can't
spot.
do that. No.
Yeah.
He'll be interested in the railway museum that's going to open up at the old Hornby factory at Broadstairs
Oh,
on the Margate Ramsgate Road.
yeah, I know the place.
Yeah, Hornby's. Was it to the side of that? There's a new railway museum
Oh,
being built.
being built.
Yeah, and they got trains in there already. So
What? Because
It'll be open
Hornby's
next
was
year.
toy trains, wasn't it?
it was,
Yeah.
yeah. But you can go in there and see them as well. But
Yeah.
If
I'll
it's
tell you
anything
what.
like the Railway Museum in New York, it will be very.
Yeah, that's up your
very
way, isn't it?
interesting.
yeah, I've been there. And Swindon, of course.
If any of you ever go to Sacramento, the train museum there is the ultimate.
No, it can't be.
Can't
No,
be.
no.
That's in York.
Can't be because it doesn't have the Flying Scotsman.
You've only got second-hand trains.
No,
over there.
it has a big boy in there. If you want to Google what a big boy is, it's the most gigantic steam locomotive ever built, and they've got the full thing in there. It's huge.
I'm guilty. I used to be a train spotter as a kid.
Oh, well done, Gizzy.
Well, I'll tell you,
Those are the
John,
days of steam trains, of course.
there's a train running still, and it's 100 years old. It's still running, and
Yes.
it's called the Flying Scotsman.
Flying Scotsman, still
Yeah.
going, yeah.
I've seen it. It came over to Seattle, Brendan.
And they,
Really?
Brendan, they had that on the news the other day.
That's
No,
right.
only
Yeah.
on the news yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago.
It
What a
said it's
train.
had several owners.
Don't be
Yeah.
keeping it in New York.
Along with other steam trains, like at me, I don't know.
You remember
the
the owner
Mallard.
that took it to Los Angeles?
Mallard, one of the fastest trains as well.
Yes, Colin, you're
Mallard.
right there.
Yeah.
Mallard.
I'm sure it's kept in the York Museum.
It
You're
is.
probably right,
It
Steve.
is,
You're
Steve. I've
probably
been
right.
there
Excuse
a
me,
couple of
guys.
times.
Yeah.
The Flying Scotsman is actually
Welcome to
online.
Chris Johnson.
Going
Welcome to
to
Chris
Hi, Chris.
Johnson.
Good evening to everybody in the UK.
Thanks
Good
for
evening.
coming in, Chris. We were getting up to the top. The steam out of the engine was just about ready to blow. They've been got into serious steam engine mode. So thanks for coming in. I'm glad your
Hey.
train arrived safely.
My
Yeah.
boy,
How's your week been, Chris?
It's been good. Yeah.
Mhm.
We had some weird weather last night. We actually got some of that rare stuff called rain. here in Southern California, which we
Oh,
need. But we had thunderstorm and everything come through last night.
It's good.
mm.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And Colonel, I presume, have you had similar, your way?
No, it's weird. It's almost November and it's like 75 degrees here, but we've got these wildfires south of us, so the air quality is horrible. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
When you
Ollie, will you
find out-
be going swimming tomorrow, do you think, if all goes well?
I doubt it. I'll leave it for a couple of days with you, just in
Until the
case.
tours have passed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A couple of quicks of it.
Wait till the stiffness has eased.
Yeah, I just wish
Yeah.
I could get it stiff. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll probably do. Leave it for a few days.
Right. It was a lovely day down our way. How about you guys? Was the weather
Yeah.
all right for you?
We had a nice day today, very nice, sunny, right. It's now raining where we are
Same here. Same
in
here.
Wiltshire. It's raining in Wiltshire.
Mhm.
So Dave, you're down in Bournemouth, right?
Yeah, not far from Bournemouth at all. Yeah.
Yeah, because
20
I
minutes.
mentioned to you a while back that before I joined the ships, I went to college there at
Connect. Yeah.
the art college at Lansdowne. And
Right.
we lived out, we rented a bungalow, 4 of us, 4-bedroom bungalow out in Southbourne.
Southbourne. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're that side of Bournemouth. We're at Lymington, so it's just
okay.
When you come into
Sure.
Southbourne,
Hey.
and then
Hey,
it's
Charlie.
Bournemouth itself.
So,
Near
Charlie,
Hengist Street. Yeah.
Hey, Charlie.
Good
In fact,
evening,
we-
all.
Hello, Charlie.
And Charles,
Top of the table, Charlie.
Good to see you,
Yes,
Charlie.
yeah.
You've got a good view of his
We've been there for
Arsenal
some
shirt.
time now.
Bloody hell. Great. Top of the table, but Charlie, Brendan's got a question for you.
Well, Charlie,
Hello,
everyone wants to know how the weather is in Bermuda today.
Very overcast. It's been
Oh,
raining a lot.
What a shame.
That's great news. Great news.
But we're enjoying it.
It's raining in Bermuda. What a shame.
Wow. Put it in the diary. Put it in the diary, Charlie. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Got an old
Okay.
photographer friend of mine who lives in Florida. I don't think he worked on Princess, but he did actually work the Oriana in '69. Him and his wife are, I think, on their way to Bermuda today, because we're supposed to have a
Okay.
Zoom. We're supposed to have a photography Zoom tomorrow, and he can't make it because he said, "Oh, we're going to be in Bermuda."
But you can
Take your umbrella.
say you can do a Zoom in Bermuda.
Well,
Right.
he could, but
It's possible.
if he's traveling there at
Yeah.
the same time, that's kind of
You
difficult.
you should tell him that next week, Chris, I'll be on a cruise and I'll be doing the Zoom from after we leave for Los Angeles.
Right, you're on the Love Boat cruise, right?
Yeah,
Is it
Love
next
Boat
week?
cruise next week. Yeah.
And where's it going, Colonel? All the way down to Acapulco, or
No, it's not. It's just doing the Capitan Lucas, Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta.
Apparently, apparently they don't go to Acapulco anymore because of all
No,
the drug problems.
it's too much crime. It's terrible.
Too much crime, and that's such a shame because Acapulco was a great place out.
Is that before
Place
you
to
go
out.
ashore?
Brilliant.
Remember, we used to do those 7-day runs down there, and we'd
Yeah.
arrive Friday, and we'd be
And
there
get
till
it going.
Sunday.
Yeah,
it
they
stayed
were
there till
great
Sunday
days.
night?
Yeah.
That was
That's such a
fantastic.
shame. Acapulco was such a good place to go,
Yeah, it was.
and I cannot believe that
What fun then.
the drug cartels and the gangs have shut it down. Basically, that's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Was there a certain nightclub that we all used to go to that Dave's having?
Never heard of it.
Novartis.
Brandon. Never heard of it.
Novartis.
Don't know what you're talking about.
You've
It's
never
right.
heard of that place.
Never heard of it. He's got it behind his head. Look at that.
What's
Dave.
behind you there, Dave?
I think Dave, we've got
Where
to.
is
Where
Where is it?
Dave, we've got to have an honesty moment now. An honesty moment. Hands up, who's been to Dave's nightclub that's behind him?
Yes.
Where?
3, 4. Ollie, you've been there.
Right.
Hey, more than once.
You keep
Oh,
your hand
two
up,
hands.
Ollie, because you were there with me.
Yeah.
Don't give me
Hey.
that rubbish.
One night we went with Pat and the Harrys. They all came with us as well, and we were all on the dance floor, and the girls were dancing with us, and all the girls that were working there, we're coming up to our girls and pushing them and shoving them, say, move out. This is our territory.
Territory.
Was that the girls that were working the bar, Dave?
Yeah.
Steady.
Right. I remember going up there with Des Grundy, El Scenario Grande.
Yes, the big
Right.
scene.
And the big scene. Oh my God, he caused a riot in there because when we were down in town and you bought a bottle of red wine, bottle of red or white wine at a local restaurant, it was about $3-4 or something like that. You go up to the Werther's and it was $40 a bottle. And the big scene caused a riot. He was going to punch somebody's lights out. I thought, oh, Des, shut up. We've got to get out of here because we're going to get killed.
He didn't understand the economics, did he?
No, that's it. Yeah.
Beyond comprehension, Colin.
Yes, thank you. Beyond comprehension. Can't believe it. Unbelievable. That's what you used to say, yeah.
Talking about that, Colin.
Yeah, go on.
John doesn't seem to remember this. John, we all went out for your stag night in Acapulco. Do you remember it?
No.
You don't.
Cindy,
That was a good night
You
then,
were getting
Steve.
married to Cindy, and we all went out in Acapulco for a night with you out on the piss.
It was a good night then, Steve, if you don't remember.
And we went in a club,
Yeah.
and they just put this bottle of Bacardi on the table and a few Cokes. Next thing, you wanted $100 and some odd dollars for this Bacardi. What was that guy's name? A Yorkshire lad. Big Gary was his name. Big Gary.
Oh, Gary Holt.
Gary
Holt.
Oh, he caused fucking murder. They were not paying $100. You can fuck off and all. We gave him about $20 odd dollars and left. We just all left.
Yeah.
I do not remember that, Steve.
After having, you must remember it, John. Surely.
Well,
remember
think
Gary
about it.
Holt.
I was in shock. I was leaving the life I loved to go and marry the lady I loved, but
Yeah, all my fault, John, wasn't it?
yeah, it's all your fault, Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
All your fault, Colin.
But fact,
I know there's a couple of people that probably don't know that it is my fault that John has been married to Cindy for 40 years.
44.
44 years. It is
Yeah.
all my fault that he's been married to her.
That's right. Because you were my bartender. And you told me to get out.
Introduce them.
What happened was
What I'd like to know is, can we still get a bottle of red wine at Loerta for $40? Because I'll pay that.
yeah. Sorry,
If so,
we've changed
it's a
subjects.
Good price.
Yeah.
$40 for it. Unbelievable. El Scenario Grande went absolute apeshit, and I thought we're going to get shot here and killed, and nobody will ever know who we were.
Yeah.
We got away with it in the end.
Yeah, but
What was the name of the rat run? What was it called, that place? The rat run.
the rat
Rat cage.
Rat cage, yeah.
Rat cage, yeah.
It did have a proper name, but I can't remember it. No? Nobody remember what it was called, no?
No.
It was just a rat cage, wasn't it?
But you all know what I mean. I can remember sitting in there all night till about 5 o'clock in the morning.
But the rat cage.
Like a big gang of us, and I think the bill came to about $35.
Steve, was that on the waterfront, not
They
far
still
from the
didn't
ship?
pull.
What's the name of the pirate? Henry had the flames and the smoke coming out of his hair.
Oh, Blackbeard.
Yeah, was that the name of the? That was the name of a bar along there, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was a Blackbeard, Jerry. I don't think that was a rat cage, but there was a Blackbeard. I've got a photo, I think, myself and David Hale from there, the Blackbeards.
Yeah. Who took that?
I think probably the official Blackbeard's photographer, probably.
Oh.
Yeah, I have one. I have one too of 3 of us photographers there. One of their official photographs, and it's in black and white, right? Is yours?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember myself and David Hale went shore one night.
Blackbeards.
Yeah, it was sort of halfway to the Acapulco Princess, I think.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. And
I'll try and dig that out, actually.
The
Howard
rat
Hughes
cage was
is
right
ours.
by the dock gate, wasn't it?
Rat cage, yeah, just down the dock, just to the left. Just
Yeah.
past the castle, wasn't it? You remember that big castle used to sit on the hill?
It was only
To the left of that.
Giz, wasn't it only walking distance from the ship?
Yeah, yeah.
Rat cage. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, 200 yards, 300
Yeah,
yards.
yeah. It was sat on the waterfront, wasn't it?
That's
Yeah.
right, yeah. But also,
Yeah.
if you remember, Colin, in later years on the Sun, we used to go out there and turn to the right,
Yes,
just around the bend and down some steps.
yes.
Yeah.
onto the
I can never
water
remember
slide.
what that place was called.
No, I know.
Overlooking the bay.
Yes.
Yeah,
and that was
and we used to make that last stop on the way home
Yeah,
absolutely.
I can't remember.
because
the
it
name
was
of that one,
almost a
I,
long
re-
time.
I remember. I do remember watching the sun come up in that restaurant.
I was just going to say that, Colin. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah, and I can never remember what the name of it was.
No, don't remember. I remember the sun coming up though, and then having to go back and have 4 hours kip, and then back to work again all day.
Too, yeah.
4 hours, Kip. You were lucky.
Hey, you were lucky.
Oh, Fruity's
Luxury.
here. Stop talking about
Hang
football.
on, we've got Fruity coming in.
Stop talking
Hopefully,
about football. Fruity's coming in.
he's coming in all the way from Weymouth.
No football.
Where
I
is he?
should, I should say, I've done a translation for La Huerta because I never really thought about what it means in English.
Yeah,
Does anybody know what it means in English?
No, no idea.
the water
The,
hole.
the garden.
The
The
garden.
garden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Garden of
Huerta
Eden,
is
Brendan.
garden.
Where foodie is.
Was it? It wasn't
Well,
called the Lady
Well,
Garden.
I've
Was
got a
it?
new idea. I'm going to go gardening again then. Looking
It
great.
was a nice garden, though, wasn't it?
Who's into joining a gardening club? Come on.
It wasn't called the Lady Garden, was it?
Lady Gaga.
The Lady Garden.
The lady
Hang
god, that
on.
was Singapore, Colin, Boogie Street.
Hello,
That was the lady
Fruity.
boy.
Fruity, can you hear us? We can see you, Fruity.
His royal fruitness.
The royal fruit.
David, you're a little bit dark in the corner there.
girls.
What's going on?
Oh, there you are.
David,
Oh, hang
good
on.
to see. Fruity,
There
can
you
you
go.
hear us all right?
Did you have electricity where you are, Fruity?
I've got a couple of people that would like to say hello.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
G'day.
Hello.
There's a clue.
Come on.
You look like you've had your ears lowered.
Who's had their ears lowered?
So, Fruity, who have you got with you?
Sorry?
Introduce them by name now. Be
Right.
be nice.
This is Huey Gayton, who is Chief Chippy.
Hello, Huey.
Hi, Huey.
Hi,
Huey.
Huey.
Right. Yeah.
This next one is Dixie Dean, who was coxswain.
Dixie Dean the
Dixie,
coxswain.
hello,
Oh,
Dixie.
hello,
Hello,
Dixie.
Dixie.
Yeah,
All right,
great.
good. Yeah, very good. Good.
We're sat in Poor Farwell's pub in Weymouth. We've just been out for some jarry.
Great
Nice.
stuff. Great stuff. And you're all. Have you met up with everyone you need to meet up with?
Yeah, we met up with quite a few yesterday. Lisa Goodchild was there.
Oh, Lisa.
Chalky, not Black Chalky, the other Chalky.
Mhm.
Right one.
Laundryman Chalky.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Not sure who that one was. Don't know who that is.
Yeah. And what about did Alice come down with you?
No. TB was down,
Oh yeah, Terry Bartholomew.
Oh,
but unfortunately he could only keep up for one day, so he went home this morning.
Yeah.
We're on day 3.
Day 3. They're not, they're not all professionals like you, Fruity, and the boys.
No, this is the professional.
Well done, Dixie.
I don't drink. No, not much.
Not much.
Only
Brilliant.
3 days with a Y in it. I know.
I'm just trying to see if I can get gallery up on this. I don't think I can because I'm on
No,
the
you
phone.
can't. No, not on the phone. You can't. No.
I want to talk to you.
Oh, blimey. Didn't take long. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's all.
Can't separate them once they start.
No,
I'm going to go because it's
Jari.
yeah, and it's pissing down with rain outside. We've just waited half an hour to get a cab back.
Right.
Because
Right.
we're like 3 of the summer wine I got.
Which one's Compo?
He went home this morning.
Look, I'm glad you've come in now because we can now start talking about the games.
Yeah, you talk about
yesterday.
football. Go on, sort off.
It's either that or have you been to the garden in
No,
Acapulco?
it's Fruity. Look, really good to see you coming in. And
Yeah, thank you, Fruity.
Is
Yeah.
Watsy in? Is Watsy in?
No,
no, he's not.
Because
No.
I thought they were really unfortunate in the first half when they didn't get that goal.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, I
So
think
don't say
Pete
I don't
might
ever
have
watch
something different to say about that.
Don't say I don't ever watch football.
No, you don't. But yeah.
And Salah scored the winning goal as well.
Oh my goodness me! Hey, well done, Fruity. Coming in there, coming in. You'll be hanging up. You'll be hanging up your flipping football shirts like Charlie in Bermuda.
Yeah.
Oh well, I can give you the weather forecast here. It's pissing down.
Right. Yeah, it's gone a bit. Has gone a bit wet here, but
and it's cold. So anyhow, I'm going to go. See you next week, guys.
All right, Fruity.
See you next week,
David.
Fruity. I'm cruising.
Okay, and regards to Dixie and to Tim as well.
We'll see you next week, Fruity.
Cheers, boys. Cheers, boys. Take care.
Make it next week.
Yeah,
Lovely.
Bye.
Bye for now. Bye.
Not paying 60 quid for Wi-Fi.
Flipping 60 quid. Are you away next week, Steve?
Yeah, I go next Saturday. Yeah,
We're on a cruise.
we're at sea on the Sunday.
yeah, same as me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not paying them 60 quid for Wi-Fi. They can.
I do say, Steve, it's nice to see you've got my picture as your screensaver behind you.
There you go.
Yes. Yeah. It's very similar.
Yeah,
to
I
the
did.
one
I
Chris
did take that
Johnson
picture.
wanted.
I
Great
did take
picture,
that
that.
picture with my own camera.
Oh, it's even better.
Yeah. So when do you leave for LA, John? Friday.
Well, yeah, we're going to go Friday the day before, and then we, same as you, we sail on the Saturday. It's just for the week. Yeah.
Yeah. Just for, but like I said,
Are you going to have a night at Hobby Nobby or something like that at San Pedro there, John, or are you in some 5-star exotic
No,
place?
actually, we're not. We were staying by the airport because we're going to get the transfer from LAX back to the ship. It's cheaper than getting the Uber thing. Yeah.
Because did you know? I don't know if everyone knows. Remember Vicky, the waitress in the Hobby Nobby?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oscar's still in touch with her.
It's amazing.
And,
that's amazing. Yeah.
That's amazing.
She's still working, not in the Hobby Nobby, but apparently she's still doing a little bit here
in
and
her
there.
70s, Brendan.
Pardon?
She must be in about her 70s, is she?
Maybe 80s or 90s, Giddy.
Yeah.
I think she goes to work in a wheelchair, maybe. I don't know. Getting up there, that's for sure. Hope for us yet.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
So I got
yes, all very, 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 very good.
Anyway,
Definitely. So
looks like we're winding up, Dave.
I don't know. I don't know. We haven't had Taffy in.
No, I sent him a text to see if he's coming in. But,
You know, we got the Capellas, we got the dark
know we do,
glasses,
yeah.
and we
Got
got
the
no Taffy. You know.
Well, let's
That's
give it
what-
another.
These
let's
all
give it
have to
another
go
10
back in the drag bag. till
He'll be
next
sulking
week.
because Wales got stuffed at rugby.
Oh,
That
They got
rugby league,
annihilated.
Huh?
that
They
rugby
got
league,
annihilated, not stuffed.
Yeah.
What was the score, Giz?
60 something, wasn't it?
Oh,
60
that's
odd.
outrageous.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
outrageous.
tell you right now.
But
It was
what
60
did
something.
you win in our league?
It's a
It was
6.
the Women's World Cup.
Oh, women's. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Well,
that's
it's
a bit
Rugby
different,
League
isn't it?
World Cup, isn't it?
You've
but
got,
there's
you've got the
rugby league.
World Cup.
Yeah, they're all playing rugby league. It was up at St James's Park yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting off.
Yeah, the Women's World Cup's down in Aussie or
Yes.
New Zealand. One of them.
Yeah, New Zealand, Jimmy, Pete, I think New Zealand.
Oh, and while
In
we're
New
on the
Zealand. Well done, Brendan.
subject of New Zealand, let's all wish Brad all the best, will you?
Oh yeah.
To Brad,
He's not well.
he's having a double transplant apparently.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Well,
Wish
hope
him
it
all
all
the
goes
best.
well.
Yeah. Because you probably were watching this.
Yeah.
All right. Now, look, obviously, before we do wind up, a question for Scotty. So what's the story with that badge, the photograph?
Well, it's just a fridge magnet. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's the
thought Ray
minutes, isn't it?
Zachary,
Bloody hell, you've got a big flipping fridge.
Big fridge.
It's a
Bloody hell,
moose.
that's the magnet. Jesus Christ, that's bigger than the Mendenhall.
I can put the Mendenhall up as well if you.
Is the Mendenhall?
Oh, it could
No,
well
it's
be
just
now.
a
Yeah,
souvenir.
Colonel, you were there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's left of it?
Charlie, how old are those Arsenal shirts? Because they look about 25 years old to me. Those
They're
Arsenal
getting
shirts.
on a bit.
Yeah, I was going to say you could buy some new ones if you want.
No, not yet. Yeah. When they win the Premiership,
Yeah.
won't be long.
Oh,
You're gonna have it for another 25 years
hear
then.
that, Steve?
Yeah.
I say, so you're gonna have it for another 25 years then.
Yeah, they'd have fallen apart by then.
They don't give up trophies. They don't give out trophies in October. Remember?
No,
Oh, all right, Stephen. All right.
But you can lose them. You can lose them.
Yeah. Anyway, Stephen, did you manage to get a good kip at Old Trafford this afternoon?
Yes, thank you. I did. Thank you.
To take a book with you.
I got a kip on the station. My bloody train was cancelled again.
I'm up in Manchester in a couple of weeks, Steve, for the night.
Steve, you said yesterday it's all sorted. I'm going on the train. I said, "Have you got your bus pass?" He said, "Yeah, won't have to pay for the train, and then I won't have to pay for the whatchamacallit from the station to the thing."
Yeah.
And he says when he gets another year older, Manchester United actually start paying him to go to watch the games. It's just gets better.
I thought they paid everybody.
Yeah. No, well,
Oh,
they've had the
dear.
money's worth out of me, mate.
So, anyway,
When you come up to Manchester, Kiss?
Week on Wednesday, Steve. Deep Purple.
Oh, all right. Okay.
At
Where's
the
that?
arena. I've acquired 2 free tickets.
oh, that's not bad.
And my daughter-in-law works for Hilton, so she's got a really good deal for a hotel as well. So we're coming up for the night.
Excellent.
That'd be
Is
great.
it in the Manchester Arena?
Pardon?
Is it in the arena, Manchester Arena?
Yeah, AO Arena, is that what it's called
Yeah,
now?
Yeah, right by Victoria Station. Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere like that. It's walking distance from Piccadilly anyway.
Is that the original Deep Purple? They must be 90 years old.
Yeah, well, John Lord's gone now, of course, but I think there's about 2 out of the original 5 left.
Richie Blackmore's still going.
Yeah. If he's back with them, he went off to Rainbow, didn't he? But I think he's back with them, actually.
Yeah.
One of my
Is it
cabin mates,
Ian Pace?
when I was a
Ian Pace?
bellboy, he was mad on Deep Purple. And he would play it nearly every day, Deep Purple in rock.
Yeah.
Who is that?
His name was Bugsy Anthony.
It was a great album. Great album.
Deep Purple in rock. Yeah.
Yeah, there was some good music back then. I like that Smoke on the Water. That was
Made in Japan.
Yeah, I've got the album.
On the Water apparently was a true story.
Yeah.
It was, yes. It's about
true
fire
story.
in Switzerland, yeah.
Yeah.
The casino burning down. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
came out.
True
He
story.
wrote
That
the
was.
song, the words while watching the casino burn. And he
And that was from in Switzerland.
Yeah,
he was
from,
watching
in
it burn
Switzerland. Yeah.
while he,
Mm.
and he made the song up right there and then.
When they played that live track, Smoke on the Water in Japan, didn't one of the bands say, turn everything up louder than everything else or something? It's quite a well-known quote. One of the bands said to the guys that were controlling all the sound, everything louder than everything else. And it was.
Why would he say that though?
Well, I just think he wanted it right up, get it right up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But you can hear him say it just before it starts. I'm not sure who says it, whether it's Blackmore, Pace, or Lord, or phenomenal piece of music.
Yeah, brilliant.
Well, they turn up to number 11.
Right.
It was the fire was at the casino in Montreux, wasn't it?
Montreux, yeah.
Right. Hey, now, boys, before we do the final close down, I've got a question. Did you watch the LA Dodgers yesterday or today, Chris?
Did I? No.
No, he did not, Johnny. All
Do you
right.
not watch baseball?
Wrong sport for me.
They're closing coming up.
Are we not going through this six
All I
hours of
watched
nothing
was the
again?
Liverpool-Manchester City game today.
Oh,
Dave,
We got
result was-
eliminated last night,
Was
Chris.
the best result. Yeah.
Dave, it was the
And you
Seattle
probably talked
Mariners.
about that before I came on, right?
look,
Yeah.
look, he's Brendan. It's not your fault this time, all right? He's bloody Colonel started that one off again. Hey, now, boys, next week, obviously, we've got an Aussie one at 9 in the morning for UK time, and again 7 o'clock for us over here in UK time in the evening, or 11 o'clock for you guys, or wherever. Whatever. What time's it with you, Charlie?
It's 4 o'clock now.
4 o'clock, so
in the afternoon.
3 o'clock Charlie's time. But next week, Colonel's going to be cruising, so I will endeavour to get the invite out, and hopefully we'll get. So beware, it could be that you've got to enter a new code.
Yeah.
Hopefully not, but
That's just for the Aussie bar, Dave. I should be able to run the regular one.
oh, okay. Well, just in case you have a blackout on the ship, Johnny. All
Yeah,
right.
well, exactly. Yeah, I know.
You never know. But so tonight there isn't an Oscar story tonight, but there is a Blackpool Bob back on the water with Skipper Heap.
Yeah, there
Just
is.
say one thing to Johnny while he's there. It would be good if you could get one of the original Love Boat crew on next week, John.
Oh, yeah, that would be something else, Steve. I worry about doing that, but yeah, that would be something else. Yeah.
The more they want money.
Just
Yeah.
use
You
your
must try
charm.
it, Johnny. You must try it.
I'm gonna try. I'll try. I will try. Trust me. Yeah.
Use your
Yeah.
charm.
Yeah, we'll look forward to that. Yes,
Not
any
the
of them.
barman.
doesn't
You
matter.
can do it, John.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Not the barman.
Yeah, look, if you can bring back what's his name, the actor, back from bloody San Juan or St. Thomas, you can get
Thomas.
you can get one of the guys
Yeah.
now. All right,
Yeah. All right. I think it's
One or
time-
two interviews would be good.
it would
I
be
think it's time
brilliant.
I think it's time to roll the music, Dave. Come on.
It's always time to roll the music, Johnny. But okay, boy.
Here we are at the deepest lock on the Thames. Just by a pub over there. Nice pub with a big beer garden. And we're waiting for a boat to come out of this lock. I've got to hold the rope when we go in this lock, and it drops down about 10 feet. We're just about to go into the second set of locks. We're tied up waiting for the man to come back. He's just opening the gates. We're just coming up on the Oxford University Rowing Club buildings. This is where the boat race comes from. On the Oxford side. On the Oxford side of the University Challenge race. Oh, the river's widened out now in front of us. The captain's on watch.
I tend to call myself a skipper rather than a captain. Otherwise, family, your father would be in terrible trouble.
This is looking back up the river from where we've just come.
Look at the big house and the boat on the side of the river. Eh? How the poor people live. Must be awful for them. Beautiful part of the world. There's our skipper's just going to make a cup of tea. And then we're waiting now for the water tank to fill up, which will take some time. So now we're going to have a brew. Cheerio. There we are. Just left the lock. Going a bit further downstream to another lock before. Lovely day. Beautiful blue skies. And off we go again. Fully watered. Here we are, coming up to this beautiful bridge here. It was apparently designed by Brunel. Isambard Kingdom Brunel, indeed, who did all the Great Western Railway and the steamships in Bristol, and very impressive. They don't make bridges like that nowadays. Oh look, there's a train going as well. Fucking hell.
Yeah, Great Western. And just mention the brickwork underneath. It's absolutely amazing.
Well, you've already mentioned that, Graham. We're recording.
Right. Okay, so the brickwork is quite outstanding. It goes at completely unusual angles to strengthen the arch. And at Maidenhead, the longest brick arch in the world is still there and carries the Great Western Region Railway over it to Bristol and beyond. So it really is quite amazing. This is one of his bridges.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, swing round to the side as we go under and you'll see what I mean by the brickwork.
There you go.
Absolutely fantastic.
Amazing. All bricks. Hanging upside down.
Yep.
There we go, right. That's that report done. Thank you. Morning all, crew bar. Here we are now on the Azolla on our final leg of our cruise, heading towards Caversham. And we just left Goring Lock, and Graham tells me there's a few small houses to be photographed.
This in front of you is the lawn of one of them.
This is the lawn on our starboard side. Should be coming into view shortly.
The house is somewhere up there.
We'll have a look in
Now
a
we're
minute.
going round an island now, so it's not
Okay.
very little. No, you won't catch that one.
Oh, we can see bits of it in the trees, yeah. Some lovely trees here. Weeping willows are beautiful.
Yeah.
And the house is up there on the hillside. Oh, it's got scaffolding on, what a bum.
Oh, there's another pretty one further.
Oh, we can't see it yet.
No.
But the trees. But it is
There's a
coming
break
into
in the
view.
trees coming up, so
Yeah. This is his lawn, would you believe? It's a fucking field. Oh dear. Oh, all right. So he's got tractors up there, and massive works going on. Obviously having some sort of extension done. Yeah, what a shame.
Well, it could well be they've sold it, and this is the new man coming in and changing the whole bloody thing.
Yeah.
That's what they
There
do.
we are. Can you see it now? Yeah. Just a small house on the hillside.
Which I think is going to be much bigger somehow.
Right. I'll be back later.
This little bit here. So
Here we are again. We're coming up towards this Isambard Kingdom Brunel Bridge, apparently.
The second brick bridge.
The second brick bridge that he built on the Thames. And another small house coming up on the starboard side shortly. Look at the lawns and the lighted steps. Oh, there it is, up on the hill. Just a small pad. Good Lord. Bloody hell. Oh dear. How the poor people live, eh? Nice. And then let's get round here.
Walk over
Across
to
the back of the
other side,
skipper.
and then
He's got some mist on his window, so we can't see through there.
So stick your head out.
Right, well, we haven't got there yet.
We'll see the bridge and approach the bridge. Again, the Great Western region to Oxford from Didcot.
And the train coming again.
Oh, wow.
Aren't we lucky? Here we go. There he is. Good heavens. And there's the bridge. And where's this, Graham?
Right, this is on the Paddington to Oxford line, going north from Didcot, where it comes off the main line, which goes to Bristol.
Okay.
So this one is going north, and we're travelling east at the moment. And you will see the Chiltern Hills. We're through the gap, the Goring Gap, and that's the Chiltern Hills ahead of us.
Okay. So there we are. We're now on the final leg to Caversham. I shall be back shortly if there's anything to report. Bobo, not Bobo, this is Blackpool Bob signing off. Here's Graham coming into the lock, and I'm waiting here to press the buttons. There he goes. All right. I've done my photographing. Okay. Shall I close the gates?
Right, close the gates from the sluices, yeah.
Close the gates. Gates are closing, see? I could be a lock keeper. What a lovely life. Gates are closed. Open sluices, close sluices. And there they go. Sluices are going down, the water's going down. And I've got to get back on, do the other end now. Thank you. This is your lock keeper signing off. Well, here we are now. We're back tied up in Caversham. The end of our river trip. We're back at Graham's mooring. We're here for, well, I'll be here for another 2 days. We'll leave here on Thursday morning, back to the northwest, and leave Uncle Albert on his own. Yeah, we've had a wonderful time, and that's the end of the roving report. See you later, guys.